First, the headlines. Prime Minister Modi calls upon NDA MPs to take central government's welfare schemes to common people. Committee calls 24 hours public curfew from August 4 midnight. Good afternoon, you're watching ELITETV English News and this is Heeyai giving you the news in details. Chinkuki narco-terrorists should not be buried at Torbung Bangla, Manipur district. Our ELITETV Jit Ningomba is at the spot. For more update and latest news, please take a look from our news editor. Jit Tabi ko? Hello? Hello? Jit Tai ko? Koi hauzik cookie chin cookie militants ge asi ba hakchang leirol chan khigani changani haibadu hauzik phauda leirol chan khrabar kamai tawri angtang thambio
Heeyai Leima marine ma yukta gi koi report rogan laguduni so far hauzik bakta koi marine court ki order ma lagba status quo madule marna tare nidi koi madule camta sankhina dam haibadu wari director lakibani adu masa yu angan mada koi mungna ba legre koi asam rifle si kangbuga adu mai state force ki marakta ungkhanna rakpa amaruina koi gi mera paidi enable sin tangan matamda koi blank fair to tana koi state force committee de su blank fair to ki adu matung tarakpada koi inhan arubani adubu haunarabo leitana koi tuan infal lege do ate tom ham nei mi lisingya kun gi matakta koi thomjil laktana abu hai ba ko ikhai sidagi tangchila kanda kanbai meya sida koi asam rifle ki jasper ma leibani akoi ama bullet to gari ma masi in the honorak bad mungarak badagi obji asama ko sigam na tier gas kapa adu mo bom kapa digi mi tara mga tru koi mera pa bi mai bul tru shi patak sok tana hoji Manipur district hospital da dilai lady da hoji ki situation si tense ne do maduga akoi sidagi ubuda maruna lens akoi ki te akoi ki bai akoi ki binocular thawre da hari bud gas me sida koi ki damu singa du leiba du mi phamba phumra phumda hai bi du muthing na leiba aduna mara mara kan ha shi halik jaga su ni listing du ai matlab da pulag leri air force me am su leri adu ga village volunteer force me am su leri adu kan mungna ba thona gadra hai bi phum se maruina akoi district ki manung chen leiba da gas da kari da magda phumdoi bano hai bi sini eri ma set ko gi people rai ma pire ko su Manipur gi miyam sina mari na mai tinga thaza da badagi hongnaru ba nai da khoi mi lising kya thomjil lakta maduri da khoi ga asam rifles da mungna bada asam rifles da tier gas samadi bom ka pada mi trak tuk ma da mera ba bi sokna khoi ga dum district hospital Mr. Buddha khoi like na ri du ga khra sum so pa sing na khoi ras mi bi sin pukala kana laeng bi Heeyai Leima
Jit hauji akhoi central paramilitary force amadi akhoi lairiba central force sing sigi phibam si adumak haidi manung akhoi maitai macha sing si mafam do yobang amdaba sida mukna basina tana atop kashu thoning daba thodokti kari phibam da kamaina lei
hali phawi ne di Heeyai Leima thodok ba thon no thodok thobdi de hai na thamjari bedani ai mata da koi blank fair to ba maduri da wanda da na koi ma chen hom di masoi adu state force committee ki su blank fair to wi adu matung tara ko da hanung narubani haji court ki rai du laktana duga Manipur district ki SP koi laktana wari batai sana matung da hanoro matung da mayam si koi gi moina togi gadra adu koi gi jurisdiction si maruna koi district administration kamu lakhe da basisu miyam da nuai to phawi la kan da koi masi tawraroi masi phummaroi haidana miyam prajasin sida sengdogadi na tabthara masi abani madu lakhe da ba du oi SP adi lakhi roni la aga na miyam da wari batai sare court ki people right si lene aluga ITNF agoni Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum amadi koi kokomigi amdan dena akoi coordinator lieutenant ningomba makoi wari sana bagi che sang tu kula bawda thaza bal laita badigi ni hagi miyam thomje laiba singa sai kung tara ma thoi dagi du mungna bala ko na singa ki mang dani hagi akoi tear gas ka pa mo bom ka bada ko mitra tu kuma thakta sokna di kan dari basi
soi basi da khoi hojik khoi jit da bodi nupi ngaktani mera pai bi ngaktani habi nupa khoi si soi ba marak si da nupa yaudi ha warol di thambiri adubu khoi soi ba mi masing khara critical over ras medicity de su lai habiri mioi kaya mukti khara critical over condition da kamain tawi
so far khoi di lai basi da khoi mi tara ga manga madi hojik khoi district hospital khoi Bishnupur da layang ya duga ani hum di dan thum phattaba yaw ba haiba tai khare hena maduda ras medicity gumba khara magi equipment khara phana level jaga da pukatga phum de duga sab chawa masing che khoi ani hum duga mo yum hogi maming matha su khangmu am di mi jam chin na khoi district hospital pukala pona mo kan na khoi ambulance tara gi mathak khoi hagan da thawga mayam singi akhi so pa labai mai bel sting agi one direct ba mayam singi si putok pusen to gi sendule lai si Leima
hojik lairi ba phibam mafam du da mi se kaya mukti punna chawrakna adi round about kaya mukadi pun bagi phibam yamna chinna haidi aduki matik
hojik si aya mana khoi chahana da ba kay ba pa da ba thodo thoro pa ya hedna ko mayam si aduna yai ma thai hojik mi sing ani hungi me adi sidum pula gele aduga ni pi sing di khoi thalda ma thai bo thangre ma na kayma pa da thodo thonga na gadi police volunteer force ka mane tor ba mo do sajade asam rifles nam pura imai bilis mi marta khoi kia gas mo bom ka san ba do ngai ti habagi no pa lakte ne ya am le sing ni ki am ta le tare Heeyai Leima
okay yam nungai je jit makha taba paw adumak update tawbiro section na yamna mikup na hom sing na lebiu thagachari jit thank you very much and let's see the further details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon NDA MPs to take the central government's welfare scheme to the common people. Addressing a meeting of NDA MPs in New Delhi, Mr. Modi said the central government has launched many welfare schemes for the common people and it should be properly conveyed to them with the help of state machinery. Prime Minister also advised lawmakers to counter the false narrative of the opposition about the government and clear the confusion among the people. He was interacting with NDA MPs from Kasi, Gorakhpur and Awadh region of Uttar Pradesh and Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Puducherry, Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Island. The meeting focused on the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in 2024 and its preparation. It was part of the series of meetings to be held by Prime Minister Modi with groups of NDA MPs. On Monday, Mr. Modi held meetings with groups of NDA MPs from Western Uttar Pradesh, Bundelkhand and Breach region and also with NDA MPs from West Bengal, Jharkhand and Odisha. The groups have been formed as part of efforts to bring more synergy to the poll effort of NDA constituents. The government has asked pharma companies to adopt good manufacturing practices to ensure the manufacturing of quality drugs. Good manufacturing practices (GMP) is mandatory standards that bring quality into the products by way of control of materials, methods, machines, and processes. The Union Health Ministry has given 6 months time to those pharma companies with turnover of more than 250 crore rupees to adopt good manufacturing practices, and those with less than 250 crore rupees have given 12 months. The ministry said the government has taken this decision to produce quality medicine in the country. There are around 10,500 manufacturing units in the country, out of which around 8,500 falls under the MSME category. India is a major exporter of medicines to low and middle income LMIC countries which require WHO Good Manufacturing Practices certification. The ministry said currently around 2,000 units in the MSME category in the country have WHO Good Manufacturing Practices certification. In case of non-compliance with this order, a penalty will be imposed and the license can be suspended. The state government has cancelled the licenses of 8 sawmills in various areas of the state, following their failure to sieve in allotted industrial estates and renew licenses. The order issued by Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of Forest Forces HOFF S.A. Chabra on July 20 said the move was taken as the sawmill have not shifted in allotted industrial estates despite repeated instruction and have not renewed licenses as required under the Manipur Wood-Based Industries Establishment and Regulation Rules 2018. Assam Rifles strongly refuted the allegation published by local media houses on Monday on supporting Kuki miscreants in Kadangban region. A statement issued on Wednesday by the Assam Rifles stated that the troops of Assam Rifles have been deployed at an SU at Munli village in the foothills of these areas, namely Kadangban, Kautrup, Senjam Chirang and Kanto Sabal, to create a buffer zone between village defense volunteers on hilltop and the village Meitei defense volunteers. The Committee on Tribal Unity, KOTU, is all set to impose a 12-hour shutdown in Kangpopi district and observe a mass prayer at Brick Thomas ground on Thursday to mark 90 days of violence in the state. The 12-hour total shutdown would be enforced from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on August 3, while the mass prayer would commence from 8 a.m., said KOTU's secretary. Coordinating Committee of 24 Assembly Constituencies and MACMAL, Union of Social Upliftment and CFC Thongzu have announced imposition of the public curfew from August 4th midnight if the state government fails to issue notification for convening emergency assembly session by today. In the release, committee recalled that a joint meeting for clubs and organizations of districts and assembly constituencies was held at Seva Club, Thongju on July 27, wherein the gathering resolved to demand the state government to convene emergency assembly session within August 2, adopt resolution to protect Manipur's integrity, oppose separator administration to demand, and forward the resolution of this discussion in the ongoing parliament session. While addressing tribal youths, Congress leader Kanhaiya Kumar said the party is being accused of not respecting tribals. As per history, ex-Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was the first person who ensured the representation of tribals in the Constituent Assembly, he added. Thereafter, Kumar said, "I do not fail in history like Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I score full marks in history." A video has shown a 21-year-old man being stabbed to death in broad daylight in Delhi's Tigri area, allegedly over 3,000, which the victim borrowed from the accused. The accused was identified as Saruk, who was thrashed by the onlookers. The victim, Yusuf Ali, was taken to a hospital where he was declared brought dead. Cyclone Biparjoy affected 1.33 lakh hectare area and projected economic loss of 1,212.50 crore in agriculture and horticulture crops in Gujarat, Union Minister Nityanand Rai said. The minister shared the information while giving a written reply to a question asked by Congress Sakti Singh Gohil. Center released 1,140 crores to Gujarat from SDRF as central share of relief operations, Rai added. The Enforcement Directorate said it has seized gold and diamond jewelry and foreign and Indian currency, all worth 25 crore, in raid on the residential and business premises linked to Hero Motocorp chairman Pawan Munjal and others. Some incriminating documents were also seized in the raid, ED said. The agency is investigating a money laundering case against Munjal. UGC has declared 20 universities as fact and not empowered to confer any degree, with Delhi having 8 such institutions, the highest. Degrees awarded by such universities institutions shall neither be recognized nor valid for higher education and employment purposes, said UGC. UP, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Puducherry, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal and Kerala also have fake universities. Two people died and 61 others fell sick after allegedly consuming contaminated water in Karnataka's Chitradurga, police said on Wednesday. Chitradurga DCP Divya Prabhu GRJ said a show cause notice was issued to the municipal commissioner after locals alleged that the tanker were not clean, which led to contamination. Aiding the police is also investigating allegation of poisoning of water. President Draupadi Murmu to inaugurate International Literature Festival and Festival of Folk and Tribal Performing Arts in Madhya Pradesh. President Draupadi Murmu will inaugurate the National Festival of India's Folk and Tribal Expression Utkarsh and the International Literature Festival Enhancement in Bhopal today, August 3. Culture Department Madhya Pradesh along with Sangeet Natak Academy and Sahitya Academy of the Ministry of Culture is organizing this event from 3rd to 5th August. Governor Mangubai Patel and Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan will also be present at the inauguration. Akashvani correspondent reports about 800 artists from 36 states and union territories of the country will spread the hue of folk and tribal performing arts in Uttar Utsav. In this program, many folk dances will present. The International Literature Festival Enhancement is Asia's largest literary convention. Multilingual poetry recitation, tribal poet conference, poetry recitation and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and discussion on literature will be the highlight of the program. 557 participants representing more than 100 languages from 15 countries will participate in the Enhancement Festival. A free medical camp was held for students at the Relief Students Residential Camp at Institute of Rural Education IRE Group of Institution, Wangjing on Wednesday. A team of doctors led by Primary Health Center, Khongjong Medical Officer MO in charge, Dr. Prem under the supervision of Chief Medical Officer Thobal organized the medical camp and DESAM also extended their support in organizing the camp. Health checkups were conducted for displaced students from different relief camps studying in IRE Wangjing. Around 80 students were treated during the medical camp and free medicine were also provided. Sanitary pads were also distributed to 28 female students. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has set a 28% GST on casinos and online gaming will be levied on the face value. Addressing media after the 51st GST Council meeting in New Delhi yesterday, MS003 Sitharaman said the 28% GST on online gaming and casinos is expected to be implemented from the 1st of October. The minister said the GST Council in its last meeting had recommended that the law may be amended in this regard to provide clarity in the matter. It recommended certain amendments in the CGST Act 2017 and IGST Act 2017 to provide clarity on the taxation of supplies in casinos, horse racing and online gaming. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal says those indulging in violence will have to pay for damages to both government and private property. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal has said that the government will invoke a law passed in 2021 to make rioters pay for damage to both public and private property in communal classes in the state. He told media persons that 70 FIRs have been filed in connection with the violence in Nu and other villages in other places in southern Haryana. Meanwhile, the toll from the classes has risen to 6. The victims include 2 home guards. The violence broke out in southern Haryana after a religious procession was attacked on Monday in No. The KOM Union Manipur KUM on Wednesday strongly condemned the abduction of and brutal assault on KUM President Sertu Ahau KOM by militants suspected to be the Kuki Independent Army KIA at Chingpehi village, Churachandpur district on Monday. KUM lambasted the militants for allegedly carrying out the assault on flimsy and unfounded allegations and added that the attack on the president of the union was synonymous with threatening the entire KOM community in Manipur. In cricket, the first T20 international between India and West Indies will be played at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago today. The match will begin at 8 p.m. Indian time. The second match will be held at the Provincent Stadium in Guyana on Sunday. The third match of the series will be played at the same venue on 8 of this match. The last two matches will be played in the United States. The fourth match will be held on August 12 at the Central Broward Regional Park Stadium, Turf Ground, Lauderhill, Florida, United States, and the fifth match of the series will be played on the 13th of this August at the same venue. After winning the Test Series 1-0, India registered to one victory in the one-day international series. As the law and order situation has been worse, curfew cancelled immediately effect in Imphal East, West, and Bishnupur district. Further, all persons belonging to essential services such as health, PhD, municipal official staff, power, MSPDCL, MSPCL, media personnel, and functioning of courts shall be exempted from further imposition of curfew for the expiry of said period of relaxation. For ELITETV news, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi calls upon NDA MPs to take central government's welfare schemes to common people. And committee calls 24 hours public curfew from August 4th midnight. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, take care, stay safe, and have a good day ahead.